I am bracing myself for the pile of hate mail probably coming our way with the title of this month's video. No, we don't hate cats here at Propel. Hello, my name is Essen, and thank you for coming back to view our market commentary video. In this video, I'll touch on an asset value phenomenon known as a dead cat bounce, which I briefly touched on in our previous video, and what it could mean for the market in 2023. For those of you new to the phrase, it's an investing term for the temporary rise in the price of a stock or other asset during a long period of decline. That's the technical definition, but the morbid term comes from the idea that if it falls far enough, even a dead cat will bounce. So in the case of our real estate market, the bounce is the short-term price increase we saw in September and October, where the average price climbed back above 1.25 million, only to begin the descent back down to 1.2 million in November. Yes, a 50K decline on 1.25 million is not an earth-shattering amount by any means, and is only 1 month worth of data, but I would expect it to continue for a multitude of reasons. There's an upcoming Bank of Canada interest rate announcement on the 7th of December, where it's almost certain we are going to see yet another increase in the rates. This increase will take another tranche of buyers on the cusp of qualifying for their home purchase out of the market completely. And this after November saw only 1,624 sales. For context, the last time a sales figure that low outside of the pandemic era was in January of 2020 with 1,573 sales. Coupled with the fact that we're going into traditionally slower months of December and January, it's going to be really difficult for the market to rally with an increase to sales. By the way, if you haven't acknowledged it yet, we are in the early stages of a recession and actually have been for a few months now. If you're in doubt of that statement, I would highly encourage you to speak to a small or medium-sized business owner, and they will most likely set the record straight for you. Don't just take my word for it. Lastly, we've seen a consistently high months of inventory figure with September, October, and November all hovering around the 6 months of inventory mark. As a reminder, any figure more than 6 months of inventory is considered a buyer's market. So at this point, you are probably waiting for me to say that the market is going to crater in 2023. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't believe that is in the cards. That doesn't mean that the market is going to rebound or even balance out in 2023. Simply the crash that, honestly speaking, feels like a lot of people are almost hoping for is not likely to take place. At the risk of sounding like a broken record, it's our inventory figures that are preventing sharp declines of prices. Currently, inventory is just above 9,000 homes, which is an incredibly low figure. The other significant factor of note is the anticipated stabilizing of the interest rates. I don't think anyone is willing to publicly predict the lowering of interest rates in 2023, but Benjamin Tal, the deputy chief economist of CIBC, anticipates we will see a stop to rate increases in the latter half of 2023. This will not result in a sudden rebound of sales and prices. Rather, it will signal the beginning of a period of certainty for home buyers and sellers. Remember, volatility in the marketplace is a direct result of uncertainty. So, with a potential stop to rate hikes providing the sole glimmer of hope for the 2023 market, we all simply need to hunker down and prepare for a recession that will further move our market in the favor of buyers until the rates stop their historical climb. I hope you have found this month's video helpful, and if you've liked what you just watched, we would really appreciate your support by subscribing to future videos. Simply click the subscribe button below. And if you're considering getting into the market or looking for some advice for your home or development, simply book yourself in for a virtual or in-person coffee by using one of the 2 links below. We are here to help, and as always, no purchase is necessary.